worked with Madonna, right?
Yeah, nah, Madonna is legendary. She's such a great person. Like her energy, and she just, man, she's genuinely her.
Any dates? Madonna loves
I
young
don't
men.
like. She's a beautiful person. Like the world is hers. Like, you know, we did a lot of work in music, and we just reviving. You know what I'm saying? It's endless with us. You know what I'm saying? And it's endless with her. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do this. She's timeless. She gonna be doing this forever. Like,
absolutely.
Shout out to this album, Like a Virgin. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like you would, like, even the way you just answered that, like you and Madonna might have had like, it's like a fun date, like a play date. Like maybe y'all went to like the ice cream factory or something.
You know, everything I do is so low key and.
Woo! All right, everybody, it's your boy Mawand here at Dash Radio on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I feel like I don't even have to introduce who's here today. You guys see it. You guys know who's here. Multi-platinum.
Hello, my name is Swae.
Hello, my name is Big Slim Jim.
Big Slim, man.
Hello for real.
You motherfuckers are. We dropped something.
Oh no, and Rae Sremmurd in this mother.
Rae Sremmurd in this motherfucker. Multi-platinum, Grammy winning. I could mention all the awards you guys have won, but that would take up our whole time. So I think we're just gonna get into Sremm4. It's about that time, fellas. It's about that time.
Let's get straight to it.
Listen, man, you guys.
Sremm4, man, big album. Shout out to Future. Shout out to Thug, man. They helped us put it together.
Sincere, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lizzo. Shout out to Ear Drummers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the producers, all the engineers, everybody who helped us put this big project together. Sremm4, man, we back in business, man. Let's go.
Did you just say shout out to Lizzo?
Yeah, yeah.
Are we gonna get a Lizzo Rae Sremmurd collaboration? Oh shit! Listen, man, you guys have I think one of the most impressive things about the group. Sure. I think one of the most impressive thing about y'all is the different genres you've touched and the different vibes you guys have done. Coming out the gates, was it 2013?
2014, 15.
Was when you guys were doing like, I think it was a South by Southwest, right?
Oh, yes, yeah. That started really everything.
Shout
really
out to
on
Mike
foot,
Will.
passing out CDs.
Yeah, South by Southwest, man.
Really, okay, one of the craziest things that I think is overlooked about you two is how hard you motherfuckers work. From Mississippi, if I got it correct, you guys were in Mississippi working like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I had 12-hour shifts at the warehouse.
Fast food, and you were doing what?
I was at the warehouse. We had a lot of jobs. We both did a lot of jobs. Yeah, we had a lot of jobs.
Just getting a buck however we could get it, you know what I'm saying?
We work 9 to 5s, man. Shout out to everybody working 9 to 5s, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
that. Steady check, you dig what I'm saying?
And
it's temporary.
And I think that it's no like coincidence that you guys have had such a long run and are so successful in music. Because to get into music, you guys worked your ass off.
Yeah.
Mississippi to Atlanta, and then you had to go back, right, to Mississippi.
Yeah, we failed one time. We lost everything. We went broke. We had to go back.
And I wouldn't really call it a failure because we learned so much and we made so many connections. You know what I'm saying? And it was just it was a great experience.
We had to go back to the drawing board one time, and then we got it right. We knew we had to do exactly what we had to do.
We didn't stop.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
And then we made the right music.
And now you guys have dominated the charts year after year. But one of the I thought was really smart of you guys, was really cool, is 2018, you guys got kids and you said, hold on, we're going to take a pause, right? The group was like,
well,
it was a lot going on.
It was a lot of everything, really.
Yeah, because we was on a tour, we was on the road for so long, and I'm not going to lie, like, it was some things like, you got to get used to where you at, you know what I'm saying? It was everything was so new, and then like, and it's also like everything was getting so, the content of my music, I'm going to speak for myself personally, I didn't have nothing to talk about because I wasn't doing nothing. I'm on a tour bus all day, goddamn, we doing shows, and so I wanted to get like, I'm getting older and I wanted to understand myself a little bit more, and I wanted to take that time to do that. And then now I feel like we coming back, like you said, we got kids, we looking at life a little bit differently, you know what I'm saying? We Rae Sremmurd, we having fun, we turning up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's a good vibe all the time.
Really, yeah, with me, I ain't gonna lie, with me, I don't never stop. Like, it ain't never stopped for me. It's my life, you know what I'm saying? Creating music, it's my life. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm still putting out shit. I'm still doing my thing. It's like, I ain't never gonna stop doing that. The hard part is over. Like, you feel me? Like, I already kicked in the door.
Absolutely.
We gonna keep the music coming, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's never a moment in between for me. Like, life is life. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, I
my
just
job,
feel like when you have kids, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, like
even
that
deeper
type
than
of
that,
thing.
you know,
Kendrick was MIA.
My
Yeah,
dad died.
yeah.
We had kids. My dad died. Well, our dad died. My little
in
brother
peace,
went to
man.
prison. And so for me personally, I wanted to take a break because I wanted to like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to deal with that my own personal way. And I wanted to get back to my real life and goddamn just get everything how I wanted it to be. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I got that. I need to be there for my kids. I need to be a good example for them. The place that I was back then, I didn't feel like I was setting a good example for my kids. So I wanted to like change a lot of things about myself. Like, I'm not even gonna speak on them on the radio, but it's just personal things that I wanted to change because I know I got something to represent, and I know I got people who look up to me, and I got people I look after. You know what I'm saying?
You guys take care of a lot of people.
I gotta take care of a lot of people.
I
So
mean, Sway, you got monkeys, right? Do you still have? Did you get the monkeys back?
I put the monkeys like somewhere better for them, like a sanctuary.
I like that.
And I gotta get my but right now I'm just getting my licenses so I can have a lot of exotic animals legally.
Okay.
Where nobody will bother me, the government will bother me.
So you guys are not only taking care of people. I got Sway, got 2 pigs, 2 monkeys. I can imagine how many dogs you have. Like, you guys literally got a lot of animals.
We love animals.
To feed.
Nah, for sure. We doing everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't stop day in, day out. Like,
I love
from
that, man.
2015 to now, like, I ain't gonna lie, I could retire right now and just be dropping albums till I'm 97. Like, I done cooked so many songs. Like, they're just, you know what I'm saying, unreleased. It's a beautiful thing. Like, it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always something to talk about. It's always vibes. We are always creating. And yeah, we got Sremm4 out. So it's like, bro, the world been on our head. And you know what I'm saying? We wanted to feed them.
Ready.
So it's like, we finally got this out. You know what I'm saying?
What made Rae Sremmurd say it's time? What was the moment when you guys were like, hey, bro, it's time?
It's just like everything lined up. Everything lined up.
Okay.
Business,
no, like I said,
relationships.
like, I feel like it was so I'm gonna speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I can do. You know what I'm
Goddamn.
saying? So I feel like it was you know, like I said, I feel like I need to do some growth. You know what I'm saying? I stopped recording for like maybe 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And during that time, I stopped doing certain things like drugs and shit. I stopped goddamn drinking, smoking, start working out, going to the gym, taking care of myself. Goddamn all that type of shit. And then once I did that, then I got back to making music. Once I got back to making music, then it's time for Rae Sremmurd to drop an album. You know what I'm saying? So it was all really timing. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to take that time because when I come back into the world, I don't want to have the same type of image that I had. Because people was looking at me like, okay, that's Jimmy. He gonna do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, they love you.
They do love it. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, that's not how I'm coming. That's not what I represent. You know what I'm
and honestly,
bro,
you
doing
guys
good shit, bro.
took a great time period to take off. We had the pandemic.
Yeah.
You guys were like, cool, the world's, because your music is meant to turn up to. Your music is made to make people feel good and smile and, you know, the party never ends. Like, it just feels good. And so I think you guys took a real good time to be like, you know what, let's let some other people do their thing. Yeah. But now.
Wait till you hear the music, though. Like, everything that I'm saying, like, bam. It's deep or whatever, but wait till you hear the music. That shit fun. That shit turned up. You can tell I'm enjoying life.
Something is crazy.
Yeah.
That record is catchy as hell. It's in my head all day.
You can tell we enjoying life. Like
Torpedo, Denial. Since you guys came back out 2022, now 2023, it feels good.
It's different.
It feels good. Well, I want to give you guys some albums. I do this thing where I give artists CDs from my CD collection, or I'll go out and get some. So I want to start with, I'm going to give you guys 2 albums each. The first album, I want to take it back to music I feel like that might have inspired you guys. So let's see if you guys rock with this. I got one. I got one for each of you.
What's in the bag, Jack?
Sway, I got you. David Banner.
Sremm,
I got you.
Yes,
3 6
sir!
Mafia. I had to shout out Mississippi. I felt like David Banner was the first time I ever heard Mississippi championed in hip hop.
Yeah, David Banner, he hard as a motherfucker. Like, shout out to him too. He, you know what I'm saying? He did his Mississippi. He stomped through Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? One of the first people just putting on for Mississippi.
Absolutely.
So yeah, shout out to David Banner for sure.
You guys got the torch now for sure. And then Slim, I had to give you that 3-6.
Yeah.
This is when we were all in high school too, when that shit stayed.
It's crazy because I always looked up to Juicy J when I was younger, like, because I was going through a tough time in my life, and then it's like Juicy J always had the fun type of music. It was always turned up. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Just turn up, bitch. Like, all that type of shit. Like, I love Juicy J. Like, and everybody used to always say I had his type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I always loved Juicy J. Yeah, 3 6 Mafia, and I love how Project Pat be rapping. You know what I'm saying? He always got the best.
He's so
flow.
underrated.
Yeah, he got the best flow
Project Petta, flip like a pancake. Like
he
he's
got the
just
flow.
so unique. So I had to give you guys
Flows
some
on flows.
albums. I really felt like Mississippi now is in great hands. Like with Banner,
for
I was
sure.
like, they got one. Now Mississippi is gonna have a generation of artists.
Yeah,
you
now we
guys are
putting
gonna
on
put
for sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
Shout
Now
out to below.
I want to
Shout
go.
out.
These albums are more of like I'm just like taking a shot in the dark. I want to give you guys some albums that I feel like maybe you guys rock with. I'll explain, maybe not. I hope I don't get like slapped or anything. Feel free by all means if I offend anybody.
What's in the bag, man?
What's in the? I'm gonna let you guys look, and I'm gonna let you guys guess what album is for who.
Paper bag. Okay, I'm gonna put a paper bag.
Okay.
Face Off. Bow Wow versus Mario. That's hard. That's hard. I like this. I ain't gonna lie.
Like a
One of our first concerts, like we was little kids. Like my mama took me to the little stadium or whatever. Like I think it was like Lil Romeo, Lil Zane, like all them boys. Like they was turned up. They was standing on the cars. You know what I'm saying? Like all the fans were chasing them, and it was like so that was a good experience. Like they was young and doing it. Omarion was young and doing it. Bow Wow, he been doing it since a legit. You know what I'm saying? So he's still doing it. It's
Absolutely.
like
Bow
they
Wow
set a
was-
good example for us. Like.
For sure.
You know what
He
I'm
was
saying?
almost like the first rapper we were all allowed to listen to. Where our
Facts, and he
parents
was
were like,
coming
"That's
cutthroat.
okay."
Like
Yeah.
He was one of the first concerts we ever went to.
I think
That's
he had a
that's
tattoo.
funny, like,
I don't know
like,
I think he had a tattoo at a young age. It's like he was breaking all the rules. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Absolutely.
I think that did inspire a lot of us. Like you just be cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Even young, just popping shit.
Yeah, Bow Wow entertainer, man. That nigga used to go crazy.
Omarion,
Yeah,
he got the moves. Omarion got the moves. You know what I'm saying? And the vocals. It's like
Well,
yeah,
I
this-
felt
this a
like
good one.
with a Face Off, my bad. I got a mean stutter on me.
Man,
I
talk your
felt
shit, you good.
With Face Off, it's kind of like
Yeah.
the perfect cross between like rap and R&B.
Facts,
And
facts.
you guys
early
got
on,
that.
early on.
Yeah. Now the Madonna, I had to give y'all Madonna because
She's so turned. man.
Sway,
Madonna's
you
so lit.
that
Madonna.
actually I was gonna give Madonna to you and give Face Off to you, Slim, because
or.
you worked with Madonna, right?
Yeah, nah, Madonna is legendary. She's such a great person. Like her energy, and she just, man, she's
y'all go
she's
on?
genuinely her.
Any dates? Madonna loves young
I don't
men.
like she's a beautiful person. Like the world is hers. Like we did a lot of working in music and we just reviving. You know what I'm saying? It's endless with us. You know what I'm saying? And it's endless with her. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do this. She's timeless. She gonna be doing this forever. Like
Absolutely.
shout
Now,
out to this album, like a virgin. You know what I'm saying? For sure,
I
for sure.
felt like you would like even the way you just answered that, like you and Madonna might have had like it's like a fun date, like a play date. Like maybe y'all went to like the ice cream factory or something.
You know, everything I do is so low key, and everything is just so low key. in
No,
my
well, shout
world.
out to Madonna. You couldn't put Madonna in a box as far as a genre, and I feel like that's
Facts.
the
Nah, I
same
would-
thing.
You know, I would take her somewhere nice. We'll get some food, though. You know, that's.
Shout out
But
to
the
Madonna.
cameras ain't gonna catch you ever.
Hey. Well, man, we got to. So, part of me wanting to give you guys 3-6 Mafia and David Banner is I want to, talk about the beginnings. Was it them Out of State Boys?
Yeah, out of state boys, out of state boys.
Out of State Boys. You were going by I Hipster Lee, right?
My Twitter was hipster Lee, like, cause I was like a rock star, like, knew I was gonna be like, I ain't even smoke weed at the time, but I was just like the hipster lifestyle, just being free, like free spirited, like doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like having a crazy style. Like I was rocking the bandanas, like the John Lennon glasses. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, I was hipster Lee on Twitter, but I was Kid Crunk. I called myself Kid Crunk.
Back when Lil Jon was popping and shit.
Yeah, I was Crunk, like, so like, you know what I'm saying? That was the energy. So I was Kid Crunk, a young Crunk turned doing it.
And then Jimmy, do you still got the whip? Do you still have the Jimmy?
Yeah, I got a Jimmy truck. Yeah.
You still got the same Jimmy truck?
Yeah, I got it fixed up. It's nice now.
Oh, did you have to? You probably had to put a new engine, new brakes, like
Yeah,
damn near
I rebuilt
10
it.
times.
that shit look nice.
I rebuilt it. I put my name on it. Yeah. The Jimmy truck.
Damn, you guys have kept it true. I think when artists have long careers, it's because they really are who they are on record. You know what I mean? Like you can't pull your card. Like
We
this
used to
is
drive the Jimmy truck to work, actually. Like
You started with a screwdriver.
it was we had to drive, like, sometimes crank it up with a screwdriver. Like
No, wait. You
this shit
had
was
to-
like
no,
this
you
shit. This
had to
car was so heavy you could just feel it, the weight of the car. Like, but it was so powerful you could feel the horse. The engine sounding good though, like growling, like you get this shit like driving through the mud, whatever, like Tonka truck, like sturdy.
I knew how to drive before I got the car, but when I got in this
GMC,
car,
shout out GMC
that's
too.
when I really learned how to drive because you know how you tell how fast you going. So you couldn't tell how fast you going in the car.
Nah,
and
this
you had to
junk
start
for
it
real.
with screwdrivers.
It got us through some shit.
The key had broke inside of there, so it was already the key already in there at all times. So you take a screwdriver, you just push the little thing in, it go in, boom, you crank it up, boom. Whatever car beside you, you just stick next to a car. That's the speed you're supposed to go. You know
So
what I'm saying?
boom.
So that's how I really.
And you still have that same Jimmy truck.
Yeah, I still got that same.
That
truck.
same exact truck that you guys took to work in your
Man,
12-hour
y'all check
shifts.
my boy on Instagram. He gonna post a picture of that motherfucker. That
Nah,
motherfucker look good.
I used to work 12-hour shifts, so like we were saying earlier in the interview, I used to work at this factory. Before Sway had started working there, I had started working there, and I'm always on time to everything. This is a 12-hour shift. I'm a young bull. This is a hard job.
Yeah, we
I ain't
both
gonna
worked
lie.
there. Like it's like
But
we had to
this
drive the
before-
whole
this
Jimmy
before he
truck
came,
all the
like,
way.
This happened before he came. So bam, I ain't never told this story before. So bam, I'm a young bull. So I'm going to work every night early. Goddamn, clocking in. Boom, I'm getting all my hours for my shift. They love me. They about to hire me in. Bam. One night I done did a little overtime because I'm working on a grinder. So I'm goddamn cleaning out the grinder. So on the way home, I fell asleep driving. I done hit a pole. Boom. Now the Jimmy truck made out of straight metal. Man, I done fucked the pole up. The truck, you can't even tell nothing happened. Drove back home. I ain't tell nobody nothing. Man, shit ain't even hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I was in there like this. I was awake like this the rest of the way. I would pray out. Oh, that shit was a movie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love that truck.
Wake you up real quick.
That shit like this.
Hey, that truck saved your life.
Yeah, it's full metal. It's still the same body,
Thank
man.
God.
That's the one.
Shout out to the Jimmy truck.
Yeah.
Thank God
truck
for
just
that
like
truck.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Teflon. Well, you guys, man, I think one of the coolest things that you guys have accomplished is, like I was saying, the different vibes you've hit, but some of these records, like Sunflower.
Yeah.
When you did Sunflower,
Big vibe.
did you know this was going to be one of the most streamed songs ever? Did you like have the instinctual feeling, or it just was another record you cut?
That record, you know, I knew it was special in like a fun, like happy, like way, like, but I ain't never in a million years think it was gonna be the biggest stream song in history, like RAI certified. Like, shout out to the fans on that one because they streamed the shit out of that, and just the timing of that song, like, and the placement, like where it went, the audience it reached. You know, they put it in the Spider-Man movie,
And
so
that movie
it connected
was
all the dots.
crazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
it got the best market in the world, and that's the exact platform it needed. Like, cause when me and Postmate did that joint, it's like, bro, we was in the studio just drinking beers, turning up. We had our vibes with us.
Of course, you guys are
And-
drinking beers with Post.
And you know, that ain't my normal thing. I'm country though, so I did it before. But it's like I was on, you know, I'd rather drink like some tequila or something, or just smoke my gas. You know what I'm saying? But that night it was different. Like we was locked in. We was on tour. Actually, we wasn't even on tour. I'm tripping. We just linked up on some random stuff. Like, boom, we both in the city. Like linked up, drank about. We was making a beer castle. So boom, did that song. That was one of many songs, but yeah, it ended up being like the biggest in the world. We got more. I feel like they're gonna have the same result.
Okay.
Shout out to Posty.
Another dope thing that I thought was another moment was I remember when Beyonce's Formation came out. And for me, it was the line where she said "hot sauce in my bag, swag." I was like, B didn't write like there had to have been some hip hop influence on this, and I looked it up. You guys were on the way to Coachella, right? It just dawned on you like, ladies, let's get in formation.
That was just like, you know, you want to get out of baddies together. Like, let's get in formation. We're finna go somewhere else. All right, so everybody line up, man. Get in formation, or let's get organized. You know what I'm saying? Had to make something for the ladies. They want to, you know what I'm saying, like stand as one type stuff. So
And was that the only line of the song that you guys helped write, or was there other parts?
you know, it's just we came together how we came together.
Nah, it was other parts. You know what I'm saying?
We came together how we came
I
together.
had the famous line: "Is she take her ass to Red Lobster?" You dig what I'm saying?
You did the Red Lobster line,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
it was a different line before, but you know what I'm saying? It was the same line, but it was a different restaurant. But you dig what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And you know, it's not a girl, it's a boy. But hey, you dig what I'm saying?
Listen, that's where I felt like when I first heard that record. For me, it was a hot sauce in my bag, swag. I was like, oh, this is different. Beyonce's acting a little different right now.
Yeah, she was talking her shit. She was talking her shit.
I looked it up, and then you guys, another great moment. And then, last record I'm going to bring up as far as, you know, placements and songwriting, Unforgettable, that was for Drake first, right?
Well, no, it's like, see that song. I was actually living across the street from one of my good friends, Molly Mall. You know, we was
Shout out to
cooking
Molly
up.
Mall.
Yeah, shout out to Molly Mall.
Free
Like,
Molly.
he was my neighbor, so you know, I used to go over there use the studio all the time, and like, I did that song, one out of like 30 songs. It was just like every day I'm in the studio cooking. I made Black Beatles around the same time, you know what I'm saying? But boom. So that song, the beat came from my little homies actually. And it was like, I wanted Drake on it, of course. I sent it to Drake. I sent it to all my homies that, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the whole day wait on that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Even Wizkid, like, you know, I was a big fan of Wizkid. So I sent it to Wizkid. He did a verse for me. Boom. So French ended up getting on it. Boom. And it's like, I got my album. We got Sremm4life dropping. Boom. So that's how it's like, boom. So that's living in one world. Then we got Unforgettable living in another world.
Absolutely.
Shot the video in Africa, just connected all the dots, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to French, and that motherfucker's just... It actually had Wizkid on it, too. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, Wizkid killed the verse for me.
There's a version with Wizkid on it?
Yeah, I actually got it, and it's actually crazy, like, you know, but everybody was so in their world, like, we couldn't just put it together how I wanted to, but, you know, that song is a huge song. Everybody doing their thing, and man, Unforgettable. Like, that's one of the biggest 2 billion streams. Like,
look, I actually, when I read that I just saw Drake's name, I started hearing it. I'm like, bro, Drake would have bodied this.
Yeah, Drake would have killed that.
Sounded great
Drake
on
would
that.
have murdered that motherfucker.
Damn, that happens sometimes. Like, Pusha T turned down the beat in Paris.
Yeah, it's not even like necessarily turned down. It's like, it's so much on our agenda. Like, it's like, it's in your mind to do it. You're like, I'm gonna get to this record. But it's like, you gotta also finish this over here, do that over here.
Absolutely.
Commercial. You know what I'm saying? It's so much going on. But you know, me and Drake, we actually ended up doing another one during Corona just to get a fan something during Corona. And it was Won't Be Late, which is it just was certified gold. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's one out of many songs. You know, we're gonna be in the game for a long time. So
absolutely.
Who knows what's coming next? You know?
It's because you guys work so hard. If there's anything I wanted to take from this interview, I wanted artists to know you gotta work hard.
Got to.
Like it doesn't matter if you're working at a factory, if you're working in fast food, if you're working in radio, if you're working at the McDonald's, you gotta work hard.
You got to.
Because if you break in the industry and you don't have that work ethic,
you weren't meant for it.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys have built a career off of just working hard, working your asses off.
Yeah, that's your life. No matter what you're doing. If I was working at Microsoft, if I was working at Chick-fil-A, boy, I'd be working every day. I do take the same energy to everything you do.
I think regardless, whatever Slim Jimmy and Sway Lee wanted to do, you guys were going to be stupid successful at it.
For sure.
Thank God it was music for our sake. Thank God you two decided to make music. So let's get into 4, Sremm4. Yes, is it going to be SremmLife 4? Or are we going to put the 4 in there like we did with 3? Sremm4life.
Man, it's still like a big...
Life.
Yeah, it's like...
Sremm4life. It's going to be
Sremm4life. Yeah, Sremm4life.
I love that.
And it's like a play on words, you know, Sremm4life, SremmLife 4, you know what I'm saying? It's the shit for life. Really 5L, like 5.
Sremm4life.
Has for life.
I'm excited. You guys earlier had alluded to some of the features. We might have to go back and mute that shit because we got some you guys got some bombs on this album.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. There's a lot of variables when it comes to Rae Sremmurd, but there's one constant. It's gonna be a hit.
Yeah. No matter what vibe we showing our audience, it's gonna be a vibe. They're gonna fuck with it. It's gonna make them feel some. They're gonna feel some.
I gotta ask too. First, before I ask this last question, I want to say rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace,
for sure.
Takeoff.
Not for real.
You guys have done something that's really rare in just music, not even just hip hop, but you guys have stayed together for so long. You know, when you look at the Migos, it really bummed me out when I saw the Grammys and, you know, you see Quavo on stage and you don't see Offset there. And I know family goes through stuff, and even you guys have gone through stuff. I've seen things where I was like, Rae Sremmurd is done. But no, 8 years in now, right? About 8 years in, what has kept Rae Sremmurd together this long, and what's going to keep you guys together forever?
Like, we really brothers, like, so we've been arguing, you know what I'm saying? Even if we have our ups and downs, like, we brothers, like, with every sibling, all the siblings watching, you know how it is sometimes, like, y'all past friends, like, y'all past everything, y'all really family, y'all see each other every day, y'all probably was in the same bathtub together if y'all grew up together, like, y'all can fight and do whatever, y'all say y'all hate each other, punch each other in the face, but it's really family, like, that's who's gonna stick it out with you through thick and thin, so it's like, that's really us before we even blew up. So it's like, now we getting money together, like, you be dumb as fuck, like, to not continue this legacy. It's a whole corporation we built, like, this how we feeding our family, this how we doing everything, and it's like, that's my real bro, like, we can punch each other, knock each other's teeth out, we can still gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like, still here, like, it's like, we don't give a fuck, like, it's like, nothing can break that up. It's just
I love that, 'cause
a powerful bond type shit. So
Jimmy, what would you say like is what's kept the band together, the group together, the Brotherhood for through thick and thin?
I feel like in any relationship, both parties have to have a similar goal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the work ethic, it also has to align. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's one of the reasons I decided to take so much time off, because I saw after we had Black Beatles, I saw our potential. We have a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? And I love my brother, so you know what I'm saying? I look at him very highly, and I love what he was doing, the way he was presenting himself, and I wanted to present myself at that same high level in order to keep what we had going, because, you know, the industry is a very fickle place, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So in order to stay working at a high level, you have to work hard. My brother works hard, and at one time I was getting a little comfortable, and I could feel myself getting comfortable. And me feeling myself getting comfortable was reflecting in everything I did. I was unhappy, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I wanted to match my brother's level, so I brought my energy to where his is, and that really kept us together, because, you know what I'm saying, nobody wants to work with somebody who's not working hard. It's like we doing a school project. I don't give a fuck if you my best friend. If I gotta read the whole book and write the whole paper and you don't know anything at the end, I'm gonna feel like, damn, I got cheated. Like, you getting a grade off me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
so I definitely had to feel like I had to boost my work ethic, and I did that. And on SremmLife 4, you'll definitely hear how it's a change. It's a change. It's like a better, it's more positive. Like, we're a team. We're going to be a team forever. Yes, we are brothers forever, and we're going to be that. But Rae Sremmurd is forever, too, because we work hard. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. It all comes back to hard work.
Yeah.
Crazy work ethic. To make it out of Mississippi, shout out David Banner one more time, but Mississippi is not an easy place to make it out of, right? To make it to the level you guys have taken it from, there's nothing else that I could attribute it to besides Brotherhood and hard work. So SremmLife 4 will be out soon, dropping sometime April.
April for sure.
April.
No April Fools.
Yes, sir. April.
Hey, don't April Fools us.
No
though.
April
Please,
Fools.
let us get that Sremm 4. We've been waiting. The people are waiting. The people are hungry. So after this interview, we're going to go make some pizzas.
Oh, yeah, let's
for
do
real,
that.
You
bro?
guys are
At the
each going to
deli?
make a pizza.
I'm hungry.
I want to. Who do you guys think is going to make the better pizza? Do you guys know in your head, is one of you a better chef?
I'm a Ninja Turtle. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to make the best pizza for sure.
I got some recipes, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay, we're going to see.
I get dough too, you know what I'm saying? So
If you steal my
I
recipe,
guess the cheese.
if you want to taste this, because a lot of you probably ain't had this, I ain't going to give you a glimpse into the future, and then you're going to have to wait and you're going to see. A lot of y'all ain't had this, but if you
I
want
guess
to
the
try it,
dough.
I need you to post a video on Instagram, because this one right here is phenomenal.
I
Okay.
guess the dough.
We're gonna make a challenge. We're gonna film the whole thing, and we're gonna see if people can remake the Slim Jimmy or the Sway Lee. So anyway,
Mine
guys,
is handmade only. This can't be remade.
no, these are gonna be like, you guys are gonna be in the kitchen.
It's a family recipe though. Mine can't even be remade though.
Oh shit, yeah, they
I
don't
got that
that.
Ninja Turtle recipe, man.
Hey,
No cap, let's go.
Slim Jimmy, Sway Lee, thank you guys so much. Dash
My
has
God.
been big on you guys for a minute.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the support. All the fans watching, we appreciate the support. Love y'all.
Let's get to the pizza.
Thousands and thousands of songs on the way.
He had to hit him with the Ric Flair. We're gonna go hit some reefer and then go make some pizza. Woo!